mass shooting in El Paso, Texas last month that left 22 people dead was treated by federal law enforcement officials as a case of domestic terrorism. The attacker, Patrick Crusius, however, was not charged with terrorism. Instead, he was charged with capital murder. Experts at a panel discussion at the Center for Strategic and International Studies say that's because the United States does not have a federal statute that penalizes American citizens regarded as domestic terrorists. According to federal law, a person can only be charged with terrorism if the individual is acting on behalf of U.S. designated terrorist organizations like the Islamic State or Al-Qaeda.
The government considers it domestic terrorism if it occurs here in the U.S., but it's based on other ideologies. It's based on just an intent to intimidate or coerce or to influence the policy of government through intimidation or coercion, not related to a foreign terrorist organization.
Congress is considering legislation to reform and expand federal law to help law enforcement deal with the rising number of domestic terror cases.
There is some effort underway to try to determine what actually would that do in the way of giving law enforcement more tools than they currently have, and how do you balance that against any concerns that might exist about the way that might constrain free speech or be viewed as a tool that could somehow be used against other forms of political expression over time.
In October 2018, a gunman shouted anti-Semitic slurs as he opened fire inside a Pittsburgh synagogue, killing 11 people. White supremacists have killed 42 people since 2018 compared to one murder committed by a jihadist linked to a foreign terrorist group during the same period, according to the Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism at California State University. Social media companies are working to curb the presence of domestic extremists, but experts say public and private sectors must work together to be truly effective.
The solution set here cannot be government needs to do this and the private sector, technology companies, social media companies need to do that. The solution set here moving forward is partnership in a very integrated model where government, law enforcement at the state, local, and also local community-based actors, mental health, social service, education providers, we need to apply a comprehensive set of solutions to this issue set today.
Experts also note that domestic extremism in all its forms is a global problem, and governments around the world need to confront it together. Sirwan Kajjo, VOA News, Washington.